So I want to talk about this new footage. Okay. So if you haven't seen it, then you'll be really shocked to see this. So just in, body cam footage released by Senator Chuck Grassley from the Trump, Pennsylvania rally on July 13th. By the way, just want to remind everybody, it's been 11 days. We have no official story. We have no official law enforcement narrative as to what happened that day.
I bet there's a manifesto and it's like, oh shit, and they're not going to release it or something.
I guarantee it. I guarantee you there's a manifesto. Like, of course
this is why I intend to assassinate people.
Yep. Of course there is. You can look at this guy and know a couple things about him. One, he used Reddit. Two, there was a manifesto. And three, he was a virgin. These are things that I would bet large sums of money on being true. All of them. And
Agreed.
so new body cam footage. The video is obtained from Beaver County Emergency Services Unit. In the footage, the men were discussing how they had noticed Thomas Crooks earlier before the incident unfolded. I don't want to spoil. I'm going to play it, but there's a couple of things you're going to want to pay attention to in this footage. One, they mentioned having multiple people detained because they don't know who's in on it. Two, it is revealed, you'll see in this video, just how close Lee Tardy Oswald was to the window where...
Did you coin that phrase? Please
I did
tell
not.
me you did.
No, I did. How they were like feet from the window where law enforcement was. So this idea that like how in that like the law enforcement who had Overwatch literally had direct line of sight to him the entire time. You're going to see that. You're also going to see this what we basically have is a Secret Service and local PD talking here. What's also curious about this is I don't know if these people have anti-gravity boots, but you're going to see a bunch of people standing on what we've been told is the most sloped roof in history. Somehow they're able to just mill around on it.
It's like an A-frame.
Yeah. Also, we're going to hear from these guys how these are things I want people to pay attention to and listening to this because it goes fast. That they had a picture of him that they were passing around among law enforcement, and the people we found out later in a second video I'm going to show you left their post to look for him, and at no point told Donald Trump, hey, just let's wait till we get this guy. Just wait till we get this. They never did that. So here's the 3 minutes.
Yes, keep in mind the timeline. They were aware that there was a possible threat before Trump went to the podium.
Correct. As much as an hour. And it was so much of a threat that police left their post on Overwatch. So the police that were supposed to be watching this roof left it to look for this guy. I'm not saying anything.
Convenient.
I'm not saying anything, Styx. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm not saying they conveniently left their post to let him go about his business. I'm not saying that. You might be saying that. But here's the footage.
So we don't know. This is the guy that
yes, that they sent yes, Beaver County sniper scene and sent the pictures out. This is him.
Okay.
Rifle's right there.
Got it. So the bike in the back. Is he on that bike?
We don't know.
We don't know. So
I don't know.
Treating that as suspicious device.
Oh, 1 second. I believe the sniper that seen these and sent the pictures is right inside this building. Michelle, is Greg in there? All right. So if you go to,
I want to point this out. Where he's pointing is the window where the snipers were, and this is his dead body. He's like fucking 10 feet away from that window. We're supposed to believe they never saw him, Styx. Never saw him.
Well, those sunglasses, sometimes.
That's true, yeah.
We don't on that bike.
We don't know.
They see a bike out there. They don't know if it's his.
Suspicious device.
oh, 1 second. I believe the sniper that seen these and sent the pictures is right inside this building. Michelle, is Greg in there?
And sent pictures of
So if
everybody.
you go to that window that's open.
I think the real suspicious device was the explosives that he had off venue.
I want to know what those were. I want to know if they were
What fucking kind of
C4.
explosives did he have? Were
Big
these
agree.
primitive ass pipe bombs with black powder in them, or is this Semtex or something like that?
Yeah,
I bet anything it's probably the latter.
Yeah, or was it like just nothing in a decoy? Because he also had a bulletproof vest in his car, but he didn't wear it underneath his shirt, which might have come in handy.
I mean, if you're in that position, it's not going to do much anyway.
No, you're taking about 40 rifle rounds. It's not helping you.
He clearly knew that he was going to die.
Which is why we both
And-
agree that there's a manifesto. There
Yeah.
has to be.
It's funny because they claimed, well, he clearly wanted to live. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. Yeah, I agree with you.
He had a 0% chance of escaping, and he fucking knew it. Even if he was a complete goddamn psycho.
He was in the most exposed position he could have been. If he
By the
thought
way,
he
was he on antidepressants?
Oh, you know he was. Both of his parents were mental health people too.
No, what another coincidence.
Yeah,
They keep stacking. Yes, everything just came together.
Stop noticing, Styx. Dan Bongino apparently reported that they were, quote, military-grade explosives. If that's true,
oh boy.
I mean, if that's true, we have a major problem. We have a.
We even if they were primitive pipe bombs, we still have a major problem. It's just more major at that point.
Yeah, because he still had to research how to do that somewhere. But anyway, I'll continue this.
Put back down and then lost sight of him.
Okay.
He's the one that sent the pictures out. I don't know if you got the same ones I did.
I think I did, yeah. He's like got his glasses on and he's
That's a lot of blood, man. He bled out.
You had the picture of that?
I got that.
Okay, and then this is his bike with the stuff.
You can see it. This is at 7:06. So this is. Oh, can I make the screen larger? Sure, I can. This is at 7:06.
And our sniper seen him walking away from that, I believe.
Okay.
But he would be right inside that window. He's the one that physically seen this, sent the pictures, and called it out.
Okay, so and we have somebody detained, correct?
That I don't know.
Detained on this side.
Did you catch that?
Yeah.
They have other people detained.
Well, I mean, that's going to be their natural reaction when something like that happens, because if anyone looks suspicious,
They're grabbing
they're just
anybody.
they're going to
Yeah,
grab them. That's actually the least suspicious thing I've heard in the whole course of these things.
Bushin Ryu Cat said, "Have you considered he backed out and missed on purpose? No shot. If he missed on purpose, he didn't kill another guy and missed by centimeter. Missing on purpose would be like shooting into the air and then standing
If
up.
Trump had not turned his head would have been blown off. He intended to kill him, and actually, that's a pretty good shot. It's just that Trump turned to the side at the last moment. It's miraculous.
Just up here told me that there's a guy detained. He's the owner of the bike. And I said, no, that's the owner of the bike.
Yeah, basically,
We've been up here, so we wouldn't know that
we
information.
just hold ass. We got every
Right,
day.
got it.
We helped
No,
up
no,
over
no.
it.
Yeah, that's no problem. Is that all your stuff? Yeah. Yeah, so someone takes
How are they standing on this roof?
I don't know.
Copy. Gas is off to the building, just so you know.
Cheadle told me it was impossible.
Yeah.
I talked to the guy. Those people detained were filming. Maybe they were involved. Maybe they weren't.
Other than that, I haven't heard anybody.
But I think it's
So what he's saying, if you can't hear, he's like, "Hey, we got a group of people that were filming us, filming him, filming us, filming him." It's like, how the fuck do you know that? If you know they were filming the guy.
They had full situational awareness except about the shooter. You'll note that.
Yeah, right. They know what everybody else was up to. As somebody in chat said, Cheadle had to resign because she let Trump live. I mean, it's possible.
I'm sorry to say, and I'm not normally given over towards so-called conspiracy theories. I don't like using that term, but for lack of a better term, but this is highly suspicious. This is extremely sus. It looks like they stepped aside knowing there was a threat and let him take a shot.
That's what I think too. I think that's exactly what happened with JFK too, I believe.
Yeah.
They
stood down several Secret Service members that were supposed to be guarding the back of that limo that day back in the 1960s. And we've got footage of it happening.
Yeah, we saw them move. We know that in this case, in the reports,
you should play the Secret Service stand down video with the limo. Actually,
I will
just to give people context, because this sort of thing has happened before in the United States, and it's very disturbing.
Yeah, and this is definitely a lie hop. Let it happen. In my opinion, obviously, I can't prove that. I'd like not
there's
to
a
get
100% chance.
Yeah.
That's why Cheadle is going to resign with a golden parachute and be on a Caribbean island and never be heard from again.
Correct. They'll never prosecute her. The only cross said the FBI could stand. The FBI could stand because they sent they could stand because they sent a cow up first to test the slope. Yeah, there was a cow up there. I think that
what?
Yeah, do you see that footage? There's literally a cow on the roof.
You're not shitting me.
I'm dead serious. Hold on a second.
Oh my God, this I've got to see.
Yeah.
I have not. I am upset with the clankers for not making me aware of such a thing.
Yeah.
You mean like a literal, like a
literal, not this. It doesn't look like it's this roof. But
What?
Secret Service, there was a slight slope on the roof. A cow.
It may not be the same roof, but that's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's not. It definitely.
How the hell did it get up there?
It looks. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. Well, let's continue.
Christ.
The guys that saw them filming were like, oh, they were filming us, and then filming the guy up on the roof, and then filming us. And then when the shots started firing, they tried to run away. He's like, isn't that what everybody would do that has a phone? You know?
Wow, an actual normal idea. So he's saying the people that tried to run, isn't that what you would do if gunshots started ringing out? Like, so somebody detained them for running away after people started shooting.
The funny thing is 99% of the crowd just sat there and said, America, America.
Yeah.
It was actually an atypical reaction for a mass shooting event.
I remember seeing a bunch of the crowd like flipping them off and yeah.
That was pretty legend.
You know what I mean? Like that.
There's something here right now, right?
Right. So I got no problem detaining them. Again, I'm just trying to detain those guys, find out what they know, who they are, whatever. I'm trying to get clear information to relay back to the
Control for the water tower.
We have one.
He's like, I'm trying to get clear information. Yeah, so is the public, asshole.
Yeah.
Imagine that he just trips and he falls down and he rolls off the roof.
I know 2 helicopters are taking off.
Yeah.
I don't know how many.
Hello?
victims.
This guy's just like a Secret Service crony. And that's basically the end of the footage. But we also got a second angle. Sounds like he took 2 aimed shots and then he just spurred out the last 6.
Yeah, he's probably just trying to spray down the crowd.
Yeah. That took a long time for the counter sniper shot.
Well, they have to identify the right target. That's not abnormal.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't just randomly blast somebody.
Now check this out, though.
At one point, Thomas Crooks points his rifle at the eyewitness and those rally goers. This is what he told us about security on that day.
So he had time to stand up and point his rifle at the rally goers. And remember earlier when I showed you how far the window was where the Secret Service people were standing. They saw none of this. They didn't hear the crowd going berserk.
And exactly. There were several minutes of people trying to warn that there was a gunman.
Yeah.
And they did the police tried to do something, but the Secret Service, apparently there was no contact between them and the PD.